Hello, and welcome to yet another Pantyhose talk. And today, as you can see from the photo in the background, I'll be talking a bit about Izzy Sinclair, the lovely redhead from Pantyhose Addict. And as always, I just want to say these videos are predicated on if I can find any information on these ladies. Like I said, like I always keep saying, uh, these ladies started in the early age when of the internet, where not everything was documented. I've been lucky that a lot of the girls I talked about, there is at least something to talk about. But with Izzy Sinclair, real name Kitsie Duncan, there's very few or if anything about her. So most of this is gonna be my experience with Izzy Sinclair. From my experience, I thought that she started in her own website, Pantyhose Addict, but thanks to a lovely viewer from a subscriber that I learned from my first video when I talked about the broader topic about pantyhose models. He actually started in Brianna's page. Unfortunately, I've never experienced Brianna's page. I believe this is another pantyhose model that Izzy had connections with. Izzy had a lot of connections with all the girls from the early days. Adrian, Dawn, Sammy, and they always collaborated. So it was news to me when I found out that Izzy actually started in somebody else's page, which it makes sense. And then she probably branched out, made her own. What makes Izzy different from others, besides there's very little information about her, is that she actually moved on from the pantyhose model. Well, not that she moved on, that she kind of doesn't like that history about her being a pantyhose model. When she moved on, she wants to likes to keep this part of her life hidden or not talked about. So if this video goes down, you know who it was. JK, I hope. But yeah, Izzy, well, I should say most her husband likes to not highlight this part of her life. What she did with her life is she moved on and made a horror show called Oddities Files. I have not seen this show, but I believe it was one of those early thousands to early 2010s show that they go into a haunted, supposedly haunted house and try to capture if there are any paranormal activities. Like I said, I've seen a lot of shows like that, but not specifically Oddity Files. What I can gather, I think the show has ended. It is not going more. But for those that do want to go back and see this part of her life, there are a lot of YouTubes and interviews with Christy about her show, not really about her pantyhose. Like I said, she really wants to distance herself from that, and of course we all respect that. But if you do look up Kitsie Dunstan, which is her actual name, not only will you find YouTube, she does have her own YouTube, but there is no videos up on it. This is just her account. But you mostly will find interviews with her about paranormal show Oddity Files, but which I do believe it is concluded. It is no longer going on. But it went on for 3 seasons. I think it ended in 2017. And according to the internet, according to IMDb, it gave it a rating of 6 out of 10. So it was, according to the people, like I said, I myself have not seen it. It was an Irish paranormal show. But yeah, Izzy is a very odd case, because unlike Penny Flame, which is I think was my first model that I talked about exclusively, like gave her her own video. Penny doesn't shy away from her. She has moved on, but she doesn't shy from her modeling days. Unlike Izzy, where she wants to just let that in the past, which is fine. None of these girls are wrong or right. It's her life, and that's what she wants to do. She's allowed to do it. But I do have a little bit of information. It's mostly movies credited to her, like, again, by IMDb. Obviously, it's not all her. This wouldn't be all her movies, and she has actresses and producer credits. So I'm gonna read them out loud, and this is only a few. Obviously, she should have way more than these, but like I said, information on these girls is really hard to come by. So let's start with her acting credits. She has 7 acting credits. Pantyhose Addict, Addicted Volume 1, 2007. And then the same year, Pantyhose Addict, Addicted Volume 2. Izzy the Horny Housewife, Slippery When Wet, 2005. The same Izzy Horny Housewife, Spacade. I can't say that word because I'm trying to keep this video not taken down. Izzy and Sammy in Girl Power. That's another collaboration. She and Sammy did a lot of collabs. Izzy, the Horny Housewife, Working Girl, 2004. The Izzy and Sammy Girl Power was in 2004 as well. And her last acting credit is The Adventures of Sammy. There's another word, but I'm not gonna say it. It's again 2004. It's another collab with Sammy. Now her producer credits. She has 7 of these, and it's actually all. Oh, well, there you go. All the movies I mentioned. She's also was producer. It's the same list of producer credits as her acting credits. And again, you can find this by IMDb. Just look up Izzy Sinclair with an S. I always spell it with a C for some reason. Anywho, but yeah, you'll find it. IMDb is not. I guess I should be able to say that because it's not really you know what kind of site. But yeah, from my personal experience, Izzy was always my favorite. She was back when I had a printing. She's one of the few models I actually printed photos with. That was a big waste of not printing paper, ink. Because obviously printers are usually made to print documents, not whole photos. But hey, I was a wild one. I'm pretty sure my brother was mad when he found out I wasted that many ink. But I don't think he noticed, because it was only basically one photo. Yeah, it's unfortunate I can't find as much as information as I wanted. Like I keep reiterating, like a broken record. These girls did this in the early days of internet. Not everything was documented. Yeah, so that was a little bit about Izzy Sinclair. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. You learned something about it. Also, I want to point out there's also a Reddit thread in our pantyhose that if you look up, where I found it was Izzy Sinclair bio. If you Google that, it should be one of the source resources. You'll get more information, basically how she sold. Oh, I should maybe add this. How she sold her site to us. Or I think her site or photos to Dawn Desire. Even though, if you remember my Dawn Desire video, where I signed up for the Dawn Desire site, I couldn't find any pictures that were particularly from Pantyhose Addict, and there's a weird litigation that she's only beholden to some of the photos, none of the photos that have Izzy in it. So it's a weird thing. And you also find out, that's where you basically find out that she wanted to move on. And again, if this video goes down, it wasn't me. That basically her and her husband just try to shy away from this part of her life. If you do want to see some of her interactions, but based on her Oddity Files show, you could easily look her up with her actual name, Kitsie Duncan, and just put Kitsie Duncan Oddity Files. It'll probably be easier. And the first result will be her, I guess, her own personal YouTube. Let me see. She already has 227 subscribers. It was made back in 2009. Joined July 5th, 2009. So yeah, but no content as you sadly. So yeah, that was my little ranting on Izzy Sinclair, aka Kitsie Duncan. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoy something. And if you have any memories about Izzy Sinclair, put it down in the comments below, and let's share it. But yeah, as always, that was this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, keep on wearing.